I think these are allegations made by my adversaries, and especially the one who has not recognized the result of this election. And I've pointed out that there are legal, institutional avenues to resolve any differences or incidents, or accusations that need to be made about the results. I believe that it was made very clear on Sunday which proposals received the majority support of the citizens of our country.
How does it feel for you personally to know that perhaps some of the people who voted for you were paid to do so?
I am convinced that the Mexican people are intelligent and wise, and to assume that one can buy the vote and the will of the Mexican people is to simply not recognize the democratic advances that Mexico has witnessed. I could question the validity or authenticity of some of these allegations. Who says they weren't staged by some of my adversaries? What I am saying, and it's not up to me to judge, is that the legitimacy of this triumph is in the hands of the Mexican people, a free and thoughtful vote, and I think that the biggest evidence of this was the ample, very ample participation of millions of Mexicans. 49 million people or more participated in a process that was supervised by 3 million Mexicans, which is unprecedented in our country.
Nevertheless, unfortunately, this is the third Mexican election that I've witnessed where there have been some questions about the legitimacy of the process. So I'd like to know if, when you are president, whether you would propose any specific reforms to ensure that no political party can outspend another, or that no political party can pay, for example, for favorable electoral coverage.
This type of observation that you are making, Lucia, is part of a campaign orchestrated by my adversaries.
So you say that none of this is true?
None of it is true. And what I say is, present the proof, which they haven't been able to do. And no matter how hard they try to present proof, they will simply not be able to do it because it doesn't exist. There has not been a relationship, supposedly one of favoritism with the mass media. We have had a transparent relationship with the mass media. I think Mexico has made democratic strides that some do not want to recognize, and they do not recognize it when the results of the votes don't favor them. Because we don't hear the same complaints from this same person when he was elected head of government of Mexico City. In that instance, we had serious institutions and a trustworthy counting system. When you win, it exists, and when you lose, you don't want to recognize it.
You are proposing to restructure Mexico's security strategy to combat organized crime. I'd like to ask you, what will you do differently?
It is clear that we have to adjust the strategy. I'm not talking about a total change, but rather to adjust the strategy we have to provide better results. That means strengthening institutions and the Mexican police force. It means also strengthening the judicial system, ensuring that the law is applied to those who violate it.